Saturday at 6:30 on Radio 3 and 6:55 on BBC 2. The BBC proms be moved this summer.
Wherever you go, you can take BBC News with you. Just text news to 81010 to access the latest stories from the BBC News website on your mobile phone, or go to bbc.co.uk/news. BBC News, whenever you need to know.
Tonight's Sign Zone starts with Horizon, exploring our solar system. That's in a few minutes. Now on BBC One, Susan Powell has the holiday weather.
Hello there, good evening. It's Thursday evening and time for our regular look at the holiday weather. If you're heading into Europe in the next couple of days and you're after some dry, sunny and warm weather, there'll be an abundance of that across central and southern areas. Head closer to home though, and you can see immediately it's going to be a different story for us to finish off this week. We've got a weather front that's set to dive its way southeastwards across the UK on Friday, but it will peter out as it does so. But even behind it, we're still left with the effects of a low pressure area, some pretty keen winds feeding in a fair number of showers to northern and western areas of the UK. Sheltered areas though, for example to the east of the Pennines and across the Midlands, should see some decent afternoon sunshine, even though by 4 o'clock we've still got the tail of our weather front affecting East Anglia and the southeast. It will be a dry afternoon, but always I think rather overcast. For the southwest of England though and Wales, some brighter spells to be found, and yes, there'll still be some showers around here, but after the heavy rain of the last 24 hours this is generally an improving picture. Certainly looking pretty good to finish the day though for Northern Ireland, a lot of late sunshine here, and for central and eastern Scotland, although the west will still continue to pick up a fair number of showers on the breeze. Generally into Friday evening and night, those things turn quiet across the UK, but look towards the northwest and the southwest and you can see there's plenty of action nearby. One weather system heading into the northwest of Scotland. This one here though towards the southwest of England is the one to really watch for Saturday, because it will really dominate our weather, bringing a taste of autumn, a wet and windy day to start the new weekend for all parts of the UK. Just take a look at the weather chart behind me and you don't very often see this extent of blue. This is how widespread the rain will be. Not a great looking day certainly for Northern Ireland. Heavy rain and strong winds here. Not great news for the Hillsborough Oyster Festival, the warm-up event here for the World Oyster Eating Championships. We take the rain with us though into Scotland. There's no improvement as we head further north. Our main rain system towards the northwest bringing us the heaviest of the rain, but most areas seeing outbreaks at some stage during the day. Maybe, just maybe, Aberdeenshire, Moray staying dry, but I don't think so as the hours go by, and there'll be very little on offer here in the way of brightness anyway, and that really goes for the whole of the UK. A very wet outlook to start the weekend. If you're looking for hot spots, well, the sunshine certainly isn't going to help you, but eastern England may get the top temperatures 20 or 21 degrees Celsius. Even as the day wears on, the rain lingers on. We don't see too much improvement until we start to head into Sunday, and that rain will clear away eastwards. And as we head into Saturday night, it does clear away eastwards pretty quickly, so Sunday morning bringing us a much more promising story to finish off the weekend. A pretty mild night though overnight Saturday into Sunday, so Sunday's temperatures should do quite well, and once the rain's cleared through and we see a few brighter spells, I think the fortunes really will turn around to finish off the weekend. So some good news then for the final stage of the tour of Britain, finishing in Westminster on Sunday. We should have some dry and sunny weather by this stage across the southeast of England. Heading to the coast, I think some improving conditions here for many as well. There could be quite a bit of cloud around a tail of our weather system first thing on Sunday, but we should get some sunny spells by the afternoon, and that story goes for the southwest of England as well. The best of the brightness possibly the further west you are, the further away you are then from that weather system as it clears its way eastwards. We could though behind our weather system still see a few scattered showers, so maybe Wales in the firing line to pick up some of those on what will still be quite a brisk westerly wind, and further north across the UK there'll be a scattering of showers from time to time too, maybe Blackpool and Kendal picking up one or two of those. But in comparison to Saturday, a whole lot brighter the day and a whole lot drier, and that goes for Northern Ireland and Scotland as well. 1-2 showers dotted around here, but some decent sunny spells on offer in between times. So plenty to see in terms of the weather in the next few days. If you do have plans that involve getting out and about, why not take a closer look on our website. But that's it from me for tonight. Good night.
Take a trip to Africa and join the Vet Safari at 2. This is BBC One's Sign Zone, heading into space.
As the only inhabited planet, we've always been responsible for keeping track of everything in the solar system. It was simple. 1 sun, 9 planets. But now we may have to rethink everything.
It's time to acquire a more enlightened understanding of the solar system.
An entire planet could be wiped off the solar system map.
Pluto should not be considered as the 9th planet.
It's either that or you think it's the weirdest, freakiest, craziest planet. That's an old idea, it's just wrong.
The time may have come to say goodbye to planet Pluto. On a wintry New York day, one man decided he couldn't live with our vision of the solar system anymore. In the biggest space museum in the city, Dr. Neil Tyson was about to perform planetary homicide. His victim, Pluto.
We got in big trouble when we did this because families would come and say, "Where's Pluto? I don't see Pluto." And we said, "You're right, Pluto's not there." I have a file in my drawer of letters from angry children saying, "Please, Dr. Tyson, don't demote Pluto. It's our favorite planet." Well, there are schools that were taking votes. There were arguments and debates.
Dr. Tyson ignored the outcry. He was convinced Pluto didn't deserve the privilege of planethood.
Were we to put Pluto, then we ought to put the 5 moons that are bigger than Pluto. You didn't know that, did you? Our moon is bigger than Pluto, and so a whole bunch of other moons. So if we're ranking in size order, Pluto would still not be there. Pluto being mostly ice is kind of safe out there in the outer solar system. But if you found a way to bring it to like where Earth is right now, the heat from the sun would evaporate the ice, and it would grow a tail. Now, what kind of behavior is that for a planet? That would just be embarrassing.
There was no way Neil was going to have Pluto hanging alongside his proper planets. It was a radical idea, but as far as New York was concerned, planet Pluto was dead. There was no one to stop this planetary demotion, no one to save Pluto from oblivion, because nobody knows exactly what a planet should be. Not even the professionals.
If it's only Mercury-sized, I might not bother calling that a planet. If it's as big as the Earth, yes.
A planet is something